For your cheapest and most reliable place to be your FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins, please do check out mmoexp.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF at the checkout for 5% off your order. Yes, then YouTube, we are back. But before we get started, guys, if you want to drop a like on today's video for me and hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. So today, on this Friday, instead of doing like my usual one kind of like formation set of custom tactics, I thought, you know what? I'm going to be kind. I'm going to show you my full updated 20-0 rank 1 elite division rivals custom tactics for you guys. Right the way through from ultra defensive, defensive, attacking to then ultra attack. And I thought, you know what? Instead of just doing the one formation like I normally do, let's go all out. Let's put all 4 of them in. So these are my full custom tactics. And by the way, guys, these do work on both new gen and old gen. But also at the same time as well, ignore the fact that they're like ultra defensive, defensive, attacking, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter what they are. It doesn't matter. If you want to put, so for example, you will see my 4-1-2-1-2 narrow is on ultra defensive, but it's actually quite an attacking custom tactics. It just doesn't matter what it says on the defensive, blah, 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 blah. What matters is what is in the tactics. So, to start off with, the main formation that I do use, YouTube, is the 4-3-2-1. You would have seen this video probably a couple of days ago, my new updated 4-3-2-1 custom tactics. I switch into this minute 1 of the game. Okay, so minute 1, I switch up into my attacking 4-3-2-1. I love the 4-3-2-1 at the minute. I think it's really well rounded, really balanced. It's got a good I find it really glitchy as well. Like, I find that it like glitches my opponent's tactics and stuff like that. I just find it very glitchy. I find it a very glitchy formation. So that's how I set my team up. Mbappe up front, Ginola on the right, Ribery on the left, Messi, Yaya Toure and Socrates, of course, as the midfield 3. And then, of course, back 4, pretty obvious. So the tactics that I use with the 4-3-2-1 are like so. So balanced on the defensive style. I don't change too much from that at all. It is always, always, always going to be balanced. It won't change from that. And then the defensive width and the defensive depth, put them both on 45 and 55. It's what works for me. I love it. I think it works good. Basically, you know me, I would always normally use like a 40 or something like that on the width, but because of the chip through ball meta and how overpowered through balls are, you need to be more narrow. You need to be more narrow. So 45 works absolute wonders for me. So that's what I use. Then on the depth, you are going to want to use 55. I used to always use 72 depth, but with the latest patch, and you know how OP chip through balls are and the through ball meta, I don't like it. I find myself getting too easily done at the back. So because of that, we put on 45-55, works a treat. The offense, it's never going to change from balanced and direct pass to YouTube. It is never, ever, 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 ever going to change from that. And I mean that, like, ever. Balanced and direct passing works for me. I find it very good, very overpowered. It works, and because it works, what's the saying? If it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. That's basically what we're doing. If it ain't broke, do not try and fix it. So balanced and direct passing, bish, bash, bosh. The offensive width on the 4-3-2-1 is 50. I don't touch it. Okay? So I don't touch it. I like where my left forward and right forward are. I like where my left back and right back are. I like where my midfield 3 is. I like where my striker is. I don't feel the need to touch the offensive width at all. I do not touch it. I literally leave it on 50. Players in the box, I do put on 6. And then, of course, 2 corners and 2 free kicks. So they're the tactics for the 4-3-2-1. Player instructions are like so. I have getting behind on both my strikers. This is where it gets a little bit interesting though. So I've getting behind on my striker. My left forward is then on getting behind as well. So my striker's just on getting behind. My left forward is also on getting behind. My right forward is then on balanced, but he's then on comeback on defence. Because basically what happens is we defend in a 4-4-2. My right centre mid is on cover centre. That's it. So completely default settings. My middle centre mid, I use him as like a CDM. So he's on stay back and cover centre. And then my left centre mid, I use as more as the attacking central midfielder. So he's on getting to the box for cross and cover wing. So Ginola will come back. Messi will come back. And it defends in a 4-4-2. But then when we get the ball, we attack in a 4-3-2-1. My left back is then on join the attack and overlap, and then my right back's on stay back. It doesn't matter if you want to flip it, you know, it doesn't matter if you want your left forward on comeback, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you've got the basics there, you're onto a winner, and then my goalkeeper is on comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. So, that's the main formation I use. If I'm not having much luck with the 4-3-2-1, I then switch up into my defensive. Again, it's not defensive though, it's just where it's set. My defensive custom tactics, which is the 4-2-2-2. I love the 4-2-2, man. Absolutely love it. And this is the formation I do also use to see out a game with as well. So if I am winning and my opponent's starting to go pressure, I will switch up into the 4-2-2. Custom tactics are like so. 45, balanced, 55. Well, balanced, 45, 55. Again, like with the 4-3-2 one, without going into too much detail, it's just good and it works. So that's why I use it. Balanced the direct passing, of course, on the offense. Like I said, I'm never, ever, ever going to change that. Ever, ever, ever. You see these? These are quite a basic set of custom tactics that I'm using. And there is a reason for that. I just think that it works better, really. I really do. I just think that it does work better for what I want to use. 50 on the width. I like where my lamb and my ram are. Don't want to change that. 6 players in the box. I like to have a little bit more than 5, but not too gung-ho. 2 corners, 2 free kicks. Player instructions on the 4-2-2. Stay central and get in behind on both my strikers. That is it. That's the only thing I have on my strikers. My lamb and my ram are on comeback on defence and get into the box for cross. Very important that you have them on get into the box. My left CDM is then on cover centre and completely default, so my Socrates will get forward and join the attack kind of thing. My right CDM is then on cover centre and stay back while attacking, and both my fullbacks are also on stay back while attacking, and then of course my goalkeeper comes for crosses and sweeper keepers. So my ultra defensive, I use this mainly if I'm I want to go a little bit gung ho. It is my 4-1-2-1-2 narrow custom tactics. I absolutely love it. They are quite attacking, but I love it. So what you're looking at right on your screen is what I use with the 4-1-2-1-2 now. Basically, I switch up into this formation if I feel like I need a little bit more going forward, but I don't want to do the YOLO 4-2-4 on my ultra attacking. So, balanced, 35 width, 72 depth. Remember that I said you do not use 72 depth, but I use it on the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow because like I just said, it's my YOLO gung-ho custom tactic. So, that's why I use it. Of course, it's never going to change from balance to direct passing, ever, ever, ever. That's what I use. It's my bread and butter. 45 on the width, 6 players in the box, 2 corners and 2 free kicks like so. Player instructions on the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Stay central and getting behind on both the strikers. My cam, come back on defence. That is it. My left centre mid, completely default. Like literally, you see he's on cover wing as well, completely default. My right centre mid is on stay back while attacking and cover centre. And then my CDM is on stay back while attacking and cover centre. And most importantly, in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, I have both my fullbacks on balanced attack and overlap. So they do join the attack. And then, of course, my goalkeeper comes to crosses and sweeper keeper. So they're the main 3. Last but not least, my ultra attacking, the 4-2-4, complete YOLO. There you go. What you see is what you get. Constant pressure, 45 defensive width. Remember, I won't change from that. 100 depth, balanced, direct passing, 50 attacking width, 10 players in the box, 5 corners, 5 free kicks, complete YOLO. Player instructions, stay central, getting behind and stay forward on both strikers. My left wing, stay forward, getting behind, get into the box for cross. And that is the same for my right wing. Stay forward, getting behind, get into the box for cross. Both of my centre mids, well, I have one of my centre mids on balanced, so like just completely default, but on cover centre. And then I have the other one on balanced, but also get into the box, because I want him to score. Both my fullbacks on join the attack and overlap. And then my goalkeeper comes across as a sweeper keeper. And that right there is my updated 20-0 Rank 1 Elite Division custom tactics for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, please, please, please make sure to drop a like on it. Hit that subscribe button to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching, guys. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.